Some of you folks have been trying to help me figure out why my Dometic heat pump keeps tripping the breaker. But before we start, this is my safety warning. Don't do as I do. I'm not an expert. You can get hurt or die messing with capacitors or with AC power. Okay, now I'm going to show you what I've been up to. This is the breaker. It's tripping, and I just replaced it. So it's not the breaker, and the terminals are tight. And it's when this thermostat calls for the compressor to come on that the breaker trips. It'll run the fan. All right, got it set for continuity. Cross here, cross there, cross here, cross there, cross here. So there's continuity. Common to start. Common to start is 3.8. 3.8. From common to run is 0.9. From run to start, is 4.5. So I believe that the compressor is good. Now on continuity, I go to ground. Nothing on the run, nothing on the start, and nothing on the common. So it seems that the compressor is not grounded out. So I'm grounded real well down here. And after I checked the unit and it kept blowing the breakers, I had a RV tech come up here and he checked to see if I was grounded, but he never pulled these wires off. So I'm checking it again, and I'm grounded. Now if I put it on here, here, or here, I am not grounded out. If I switch to ohms, let's see, what am I on? Between run and start, I've got 4.6. Between start and common, at 4. Between common and run, I got 0.9. I think this compressor is good. He thought it was shorted out. It's getting me a price for a new unit. I don't think he was trying to swindle me. I think he's just inexperienced at this point. He said he'd just started doing this, so anyway. This capacitor, start capacitor, is a 43 53 microfarad. And it reads 53.2. And there's no bulging. It looks like it's right. And if this is I forget what they call that, a PCT or something. If I go through the capacitor and that, it's 53. So I think this capacitor is the start capacitor. I think it's good.
Maybe. Let's see. Let's sit here for a minute. Hi, babe.
Okay, for grins, I left the original capacitor in, but I put in one of these hard start capacitors. Now what does happen, or has been happening, is the fan starts and it moves freely. Can't find anything shorted out. And then I'll go try and turn this on. Lemon Joe. I was listening to my headset and I didn't. Alright, did it again. Okay. Alright, it started. Fan started. And as soon as the thermostat told it to go to the compressor, it kicked off. It's done it with the new hard start capacitor. Okay. I don't see anywheres that are hot or, look dark or burnt. The fan is starting. The thermostat calls for heat pump and it trips then. The compressor isn't locked up, but I don't know about this. I think that's an expansion valve. That may be a problem. I can't find anywhere at all that the wires are shorted yet. I haven't taken anything off this yet. So I've got this, and I'll take these off, and I want to take that off. That can only be plugged in one way, but I could get these confused. So here we go. So I don't put those in backwards. I've color coded them, the red on my left and the green on my right. Black, black, yellow, fan, says yellow, red, so red, yellow, black. I'm taking this off black, but I've marked it green to that, red to this. Okay, gotta get these two off where it says neutral. White is on the bottom, purple is on the top. Here's the control board. Here's the compressor relay, start relay, and the fan start relay. And these are supposed to be normally open. And I test this one. It appears to be normally open. When I test this one, it appears to be normally open. What do you all think about this? Should I try to replace the board? Compressor's not shorted. The capacitor, they test good. And these two relays which I thought I might be able to just pop out, but they're soldered in. They appear to be correct too. I think the compressor is good, and I think the capacitors are good, and now I think I'm down to the board. And if any of you all have another idea, I'd sure appreciate any help I can get. Thanks.